Hey, so it turns out your kid might need to get squished more. Yeah. Okay, hear me out. If you have a kid who pushes a lot, who hits a lot, who's always like pressing against you, tumbling into you, running into people, like seems like they don't understand where their body exists in space, that's because they don't. And they might need to get squished a little bit. My oldest is like this. When she was a toddler, we joked about how she was like the Energizer bunny, and she just was like running around, slamming into everything, had like crazy energy, running, jumping. There was a time where we used to have a coffee table, and she ran over and like swiped every plant off the coffee table, just like could not quite handle her body and didn't know how to like calm down her body. And the thing that actually works to help these kids is not more punishments, it's not more timeouts. Consequences and boundaries are important, but that's not actually going to fix your problem, because what's going on is that they have a body that's dysregulated and is looking for more sensory input. This is actually called proprioceptive input, and it's a part of regulating the nervous system that little kids need a lot of, that tells their brain like where their body is in space. And so my favorite is my husband has one of those little roller things, like foam roller, that he rolls out his muscles, and I will have my kid lay down. I do this with all of my kids now, but I'll have her lay down and I would just like roll it up and down her body, on her arms, on her legs, against her core, and that gave her body a ton of that input that she could have to regulate, instead of just like running and crashing and hitting and pushing into people in a way that was harmful. You have to use proprioceptive input though in the right way and in the right time, otherwise it can actually make your kid more dysregulated, more overwhelmed, more prone to tantrums and meltdowns. And I actually teach this in my calm down framework. If you have a kid like this, then that will be a super helpful resource for you, and it has also a ton of ideas on different games you can play that do proprioceptive input that will be much more effective at stopping that behavior than any sort of punishment will.